Hello, beloveds. Welcome to the Divine Woman Podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Sophia. Here you will discover your inner wisdom, unmatched power, and innate worth, so you can embark on a journey of radical self-love. Now, take a moment for yourself, tune in, and know you are loved. Greetings, beloved, beautiful, radiant, magnificent, divine woman that you are. I honor you. I bow to you. You are courageous. You are bright. You are beautiful. Over the past few years, I've done some really deep healing around ancestral patterns, lineage, things coming down through the line. And it's kind of like this stops here and it doesn't go any further. If you haven't already explored this or done some healing, it's a conscious choice of really looking at some patterns that are coming down the family line that just keep playing out and just keep repeating. Whatever that is, where it comes in relationships, finances, health, things that are coming down the line that we can say, this isn't coming down any longer. I'm going to heal this lineage. So I created this ancestral healing journey, and I'd love to gift this to you. But first, I really want for you to examine, what are things that you notice have played out going through the ancestral line? Like really looking at that. What are things that just keep repeating? And write those out, because when we bring our awareness to something, right, when we shine a light on it, that's the first major part of, oh, wow, this keeps repeating. This keeps repeating. Parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great, and you can start to inquire and ask and explore. I'm a huge advocate of creating an ancestral altar where you honor the ancestors. By creating the altar, you're honoring them, you're acknowledging them, you're inviting them in. And, when I do this, it's always for the highest good of all. And those that choose to be here, those that choose to support with this healing, and honoring them on an altar, whether it's photos or colors or food that they enjoyed or would have eaten, symbolically creating an altar that honors them. So I created this journey in meditation, and I'm going to invite you to practice this for the next 21 days. If this is a journey that you're ready to deep dive on, or you've already done some work around it and you're ready for the next level of it, now is the time. It's just a very profoundly powerful process. I invite you to do this meditation first thing in the morning when you're still in that alpha beta brain state, or at night, or when you're sitting at your altar, or when you're out in nature. Of course, because, the land is our connection to the ancestors, right? Whether it's the land that you were born on, or whether you can just sit on the land that you live on now, the land that is close to you, and connect with the land in that way. I always, when I'm getting ready for journeying, I get all my comfy, socks on. I have a blanket, pillow, a cup of tea, or if you're out in nature, just sitting under one of your favorite trees or sitting on the beach, bring your headset, wherever it just feels most supportive for you. And it doesn't have to be the same place every day, but it is important that you have somewhere in your own home, even if it's a corner of your bedroom or somewhere in the home. Maybe you have a meditation room or somewhere out in the garden, just wherever the weather and elements support. So I'm going to invite you to get really cozy, have pen and paper, because there may be, and tissues, pen and paper and tissues. And just know that our tears are powerful. Our tears is what represents transformation and change and healing and releasing. I always love to burn my tissues after and just watch them turn back into ashes and back into the earth, or release the ashes into the sea. So, beloveds, I'm going to invite you to get cozy and begin this journey, this meditation, back to self, connecting with the ancestors, clearing the lines, the lineage, healing that. And I just want to acknowledge how brave you are that you're willing to do this work, because you're doing it for past, present, and future. And even if you don't have children or you don't plan to have children, that's okay. Our children of the future, right? Our children of the future. So I'm sending you so much love as you deep dive. I would love to hear about your journey, any shifts, realizations, ahas that come up. I'd love to hear about it. So please, reach out and share, and just sending you lots of light as you go through this process. Here we go, loves. Beloved, as this is a meditation, before we start, it's highly recommended not to listen past this point if you are driving or doing an activity that requires your attention. If you are, pause it for later when you're in a safe, quiet, and meditative space. This guided meditation is designed to take you into a peaceful and meditative state and is highly dangerous while driving or operating equipment. Please be safe. Let's dive back in. Welcome to the Ancestral Healing Meditation. My name is Amanda Sophia, and I'm honored to be here with you as we go through this guided journey to clear old patterns from your lineage that are no longer serving you and hindering you thriving in life. This meditation can be done laying down or seated in a chair. So find yourself in a comfortable position. And if seated, I invite you to take off your shoes to allow that connection with the earth. Allowing your breath to flow freely. Gently closing your eyes and bringing your awareness to your heart center. Inviting you into this present moment in body, mind, and spirit. The breath can really facilitate this. So I invite you to take a deep inhale, drawing the energy up from the heart of the earth, up through your body on the inhale, all the way to the crown of your head, and then exhaling your breath all the way out. During our time together, I invite you to inhale deeply and exhale, as this is a way of allowing the energy to flow, allowing you to release whatever needs to be released. So inhaling your breath and exhaling. I invite you with your mind's eye to see yourself standing in the center of an enchanted forest. With your mind's eye seeing all of the trees around you, feeling that connection to the trees. I invite you to send a grounding cord out the base of your spine and the soles of your feet, deep down to the heart of the earth. Allowing your energy to connect with the roots of all of the trees around you, knowing that you are rooted and grounded, and knowing who you are. And the roots do really represent our ancestors, and the trunk represents our present-day self. And then as we root and ground, we can reach up to the light just as the branches and leaves do. Feeling the temperature, a temperature that feels really good for your body, for you to fully relax, feel safe, and trusting. Listen to any sounds. Perhaps there's a gentle breeze, and the breeze is blowing the leaves. Perhaps there's birds in the trees. Allowing yourself to fully connect with where you are. And once you feel you've fully done that, together, call upon your ancestors now. Calling upon your ancestors that are ready to receive healing, to heal your and their lineage, to bring peace and more light to you and to free future generations. As you're surrounded by these beautiful trees, I invite you to observe is a row of trees to the back of you to the left. And you realize that this row of trees to the left is your mother's side. And behind you to the right is a long row of trees, which is your father's side. And as you have called upon your ancestors, feeling them entering this sacred space now, and knowing and trusting that this is the divine timing for this to happen. See now as the trees shape shift into your ancestors, and as many generations that need to come back will show up now, knowing and trusting that all that need to show up will. You just have to be and allow. They have all arrived now. It is their conscious choice to be here, as they also choose to be free of this old pain, suffering, limiting beliefs, old patterns that they also choose to release. So you can walk your path, one of truth and clarity, love and light. See with your mind's eye now, in front of you, a candle. This candle is lit, and this flame has the ability to transmute and transform old energy into new, positive, supportive, light-filled energy. If it feels right, I invite you to pick up this candle and look into the flame and state now your intention. What is your intention to state into the candle? A lot of these burdens that you carry now are not yours to bear, and they're showing up in your life and hindering your life. And you are consciously choosing to illuminate these old patterns that have come through your ancestors, to illuminate and release and transmute these energies into one of pure light. So take a moment now to set these intentions and speak them aloud. However these patterns are showing up in your relationships, in your health, your finances, you will notice because they have been repeating throughout your life. So voice them all now. Feel free to pause our meditation if you would like extra time to do this. See yourself offering these clear, empowered intentions that you are complete with into the flame. And then hold your candle up high from this place of sovereignty and of self-love, knowing that you deserve better and that you are ready to release these burdens. So I invite you now to turn to your right and pass this light behind you to the right to your father's side of the generations. Perhaps it's your father, perhaps it's your grandfather, handing it, passing the light, and as you do, seeing the flame growing. The flame is received. Bring your awareness to your heart and this deep sense of inner knowing that some profound, deep healing is happening at this moment. See the flame being passed back, generation through generation. The flame is dancing. The flame is transforming this energy. It is burning it and transforming it into light. You are so brave that you are willing to be the one to change these patterns, the one to bring healing to your family. Allowing your breath to flow, inhaling and exhaling. Knowing and trusting the flame will go back as many generations as needed. Feel free to pause this recording if you would like more time, as the flame will get passed back up through the line and the candle will get handed back to you. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Once again, holding up the candle with both hands above your head, feeling this sense of lightness and clarity, a deep sense of clarity coming to you. As you know, by healing these lineages, it is freeing you to fully express your truest essence of who you are. Letting go of baggage that is not yours to carry. So I invite you now to turn to your left, to your mother's side. And whoever is there, be it your mother, grandmother, See yourself passing the candle back. And the candle is received with a warm embrace. Seeing the candle flame being passed back through the generations. Allowing yourself to feel whatever needs to come up and not judging. Perhaps you feel joyful, perhaps you feel sadness and pain. Whatever comes up, allow yourself to be the witness, to feel and to move through. Allowing your breath to be a conduit for this movement of this energy. Seeing the candle flame getting passed back. The flame is dancing and flickering as it does its work, knowing that you are fully supported in what you are doing by all. It's been a long road, and you have done deep work in order to get to this place. Being really gentle with yourself. So you notice the candle is coming back up through the lineage. Coming back up. You reach out your hand to receive the candle. And now it is back with you. Look into the flame. Now I invite you to set your intentions. Infinite intentions of what you choose for you in this lifetime. This candle will illuminate and support this intention, these intentions that you set now. How would you now like to experience your relationships? How would you like to now experience your relationship with your body and your health? How you see yourself, seeing your self-worth, seeing how beautiful you are, how brilliant you are. The intention of your relationship with abundance, with finances. Set your intention clearly now as you would like to experience your life free, completely free to make your own choices with love in your heart, light in your soul, with the wisdom that you are bringing. With all that you have experienced in your life, you have come to this point to now become clear on your intention. So just be silent for a moment now as you express that intention. Now that you have expressed your intention, hold that candle up high If it feels good, allow your inner smile and your outer smile to smile and feel this sense of sovereignty and freedom. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Before we get ready to close our sacred space, check in with your ancestors and see if they have guidance for you at this time. I will just be silent here for you to receive whatever guidance you need to hear. Or perhaps there's a tool that they will hand to you. And there will be this sense of inner knowing of what this is for. Now that you've received guidance, and if you didn't receive any, that's perfect too. As you have your own inner guidance, and perhaps nothing outside of you is needed at this time. As we close sacred space together, we give deep thanks to all of our ancestors that showed up here today. We give deep thanks for their willingness to heal and release. We give thanks for the path that they have walked. And we offer our love. Thanking our ancestors and saying goodbye for now. To close sacred space, blow out the candle. As the work here has been done, it is done, it is done, it is done. Gameke. Thank you. Garavmia la Mahagat. Taking a deep inhale and exhale, thanking the trees, the forest, the birds, if some showed up, floating your hands up to your heart center, and notice what it feels like to have the palm of your hand feeling the warmth from your heart. Placing one hand over the next, noticing what it feels like to have the palm of your hand touching the back of your hand. Sending yourself unconditional love. Feeling it on the deepest level possible. That infinite unconditional love. And then gently opening your eyes. And as you do, feeling this deep sense of knowing the importance of what has happened here today. Gently bowing your head, honoring all that were here today. and then opening your eyes. Thank you.